Good afternoon, YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. King Lomax checking in here. Uh, so I mentioned that I want to make this channel about wisdom um, and events that occurred in my life and how my story can help someone else. You know, um, whether you're a man or woman, um, doesn't matter. If it can help you, if it can help you guys, I've been told so many times that the things that I went through, I should never have survived. But I did. All grace to the most high, y'all. See, look at that. You telling me there is not a most high? Rather you want to say the universe, God, Allah. Look at this. This is beautiful. Perfect time to make a video, right? So this is a learning experience from either, I'm gonna talk specifically to the men, the young men, especially in today's age. If this resonates with you as a woman, if you've been through certain life or death, almost life or death experience, right? Hit the comments. Let me know. Share your story. Um, I'm sure it can help someone else, right? So let me take you back like 10 years ago. I had to be around 22, 21, right? Um, went through a heartbreak. Went through a heartbreak from a high school sweetheart and all that, right? And usually when a man suffers his first heartbreak from a person he truly loved, knowing that he messed up, right? um, usually a man gets wild, a young man gets wild, and he start going and mingle everywhere, right? Um, just counting his numbers up, right? How about that? Um, but in reality, guys, that's dangerous, and it can put you in a vulnerable state of you possibly losing your life. And I'm not even gonna say possibly. I'm gonna go ahead and say you can lose your life. It's plenty of men, and I'm sure plenty of women that are in prison because they went to a woman's house, or a woman has went to their house, maybe thinking or was told that they don't deal with they baby's father or the a baby's mother anymore, right? Walk with me. Taking you back 10 years, like I said. Um, I was still living at my mother's house. Um, had a nice car. Had my own little room in there. I was paying her a little something, something. And I used to go to this store, Please You, in the hood, on East Side. That's where we stayed. That's where I was born and raised, East Side. It was this beautiful girl I've never experienced with a European girl before, whatnot. But I think she was like Italian and all that. Beautiful. And wore glasses. She was very kind, very sweet to me, and I found her attractive during that time. I found her very, very attractive. And me and her spoke, me and her talked, and one day I just finally decided, you know what? Let me have your number. You cool, Um, so with that being said, we exchanged digits, whatnot. How how that go? And I think it was one particular day, one particular night, my parents was arguing. Right? And I just got in the car and I went for a drive, right? And first thing came to my mind, something that told me to hit her up. So, I hit her up, and I told her what was going on, and she like, you know what, you come over here. She was like, what time you gotta go to work in the morning? And I said, yo, I gotta be there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. She was like, yeah, come over here. My daughter is asleep. And she's in her room. She's done. She's sleep for the night. You know, it's fine. I trust you. You're a beautiful soul. You know, you got a good heart. Come over here. You good? So you know, without me having the wisdom that I have now at 31, right? I go over there, and I go over there, and I pull up, and she's these apartment complexes they're stacked on each other, right? Like you got the first floor, second floor, top floor, one way in, one way out. Um, so with that being said, you know, as I walk on the bottom floor, I saw a old a old friend, man, who I used to stick up for in high school. Um, his name was Gabe. We call him Gabe. I'm gonna call him Gabe for short. And he was sitting down, you know, drinking a beer. You know, he looked kind of rough, you know. And you know, I heard things that you know he was, you know, you know, but that's his business. You know, I was happy to see him, man. You know, asked him how he was doing. He asked me what I was doing out there. You know, I didn't run my mouth. You know, I was like, man, just here to see a friend. That's all, right? And so I go upstairs, knock on the door. She lets me in. Start off hanging out, you know, hung out, and we on the couch, and you know, y'all know how it go, man. You go to the bedroom, and you know, you do that. And you know, she told me, you know, before I even came over her house, I didn't come over her house. You know, we had to get to know each other a little bit, right? But I didn't plan on being in a relationship. She didn't plan on being in a relationship with me. Y'all know how that go. And so she tells me that cause you know I don't like to really go over ladies' houses back then when they had their daughter, but a lot of times I did because I only wanted one thing back then. But anyway, so her daughter is asleep. Her door's closed. You know, she's put to sleep, and we go to the bedroom, and you know we do what we do, and next thing you know, we out like a light. And next thing you know, I started hearing this boom, 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 boom. And you know, I woke up. You know, I'm not a heavy sleeper like that, y'all. By far, any little creak I hear, um, I'm peeping when I open. I'm up. So you know, I ain't pay no attention to it. You know, I just said I'm gonna say, you know what, maybe it's across the hallway, right, or the screen door or whatnot. And so I hear it again, boom, 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 like somebody was kicking the door, right? And next thing you know, I try to tap her and tell her, you know, I think somebody at your door, and she wouldn't wake up, man. I mean, she was gone. You know, we had a long night that night, right? So I go ahead and I was like, man, you know what? It's probably nothing, but my stomach dropped. I'm just saying to myself, man, you know what, man? I was like, you know, maybe me and this girl, we moved a little bit too fast. At that instant, I regretted being in her bed. I felt my life was in danger. And that's not the good part. I'm getting to it. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. At this point, I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to wake her up, right? She's still not waking up. Next thing you know, I wait a few seconds. Boom! What the fuck? Somebody turned on the lights. It was her baby daddy, y'all. And I ended up, I know her baby daddy, you know, dude from North Side or whatnot. Last name Lomax. He got the same last name as me, but we not related though. He kicks in the door, y'all, and he says, "No, what the fuck is this? My fucking daughter in the next room." And she jumped up, man. Girl, she jumped up. She's like, "What the fuck you doing in my house?" And all that shit. And he, man, this dude, he was drinking or something because he smelled like straight alcohol. From what she told me, you know, he popped pills. You know, he had to be on fire that night. And And maybe he was at the club. I think he was at the club behind her apartment complex. I think it was called Jose's Banana. And so he first thing he do, he jump in the bed, right? I'm shocked, y'all. At this point, I'm shocked. I'm so shocked, man. That it all happened so fast. The way I'm explaining it, it seems like it's going slow, but it happened so fast. So anyway, he jumped on top of me. I'm still in the cover, man. I'm like, I'm damn near, you know what I'm saying, butt naked. And he jumped on top of me. He started hitting off on boom, 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 boom. And I'm, I'm balling up. Next thing you know, man, he hit me one good time in the head. I just galloped my strap like, oh hell no. Next thing you know, turned over, boom. You know what I'm saying? He was already drunk, but he was strong drunk, but he's short. I'm nearly 6 feet. So I got up, you know what I'm saying? I pushed him off of me, after I hit him or whatever. And he fell on the floor on the bed, so I had to get on top of him and goddamn, like, yo, chill the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? All that, this and that. And she's over there screaming like, no, like, what is going on? I can't believe this and all that. And I said, you gonna fucking chill, you know what I mean? You gonna chill, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt you in this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Goddamn, he kept trying to swing. I think I hit him one more time, but I wasn't trying to, just knock him the fuck out, you know what I mean? Because I know he was intoxicated and you know what I'm saying? He's way smaller than me, So next thing you know, he gets up and he looks at her, he looks at me, he said, you know what? I'm about to get my motherfucking gun. Right then and there, my gun was in the car. I usually bring my gun with me, right? And my gun was in the car. And at this moment, as soon as he said that, man, again, y'all, my heart dropped to my fucking stomach. First thing I was like, I looked at her and I'm just like, what the fuck did I get myself into? And I looked at her and I said, man, I thought you said y'all was over with, man, and all that. She said, we are over. She was over there crying. It's like, we are over. Oh my God, I can't believe you did this and all that. Y'all, I don't believe her, even if she was telling the truth. No way he was gonna act like that. That's just my opinion, right? Knowing what I know about things now, right? I took fault at it too, cause like, again, when you don't know, man, you just don't know. And never put yourself in that position, woman or man, right? You better off meeting on neutral grounds. And anytime a woman lets you come over her place, right, and she has her daughter in a room, I don't care if she's asleep or not. Guys, don't do it. Don't go over there and get your rocks up. Don't do that. Have more respect. For the child and her. I do respect the fact her child was asleep. You know what I mean? She did wait until she get done with that. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I'm hurry up and I'm putting on my clothes after he say he going to get his gun, because I'm trying to get the fuck out of there. And she called the police or whatnot. And y'all, it's like 5 a.m. I got to be to work around 6. And she's just sitting there with tears in her eyes. She asked me, am I okay? I don't think I wasn't all right, man. My damn back of my head started swelling up back there. Man, don't punch me in the back of the head. He got a good lick in right there. But you know what I'm saying? That didn't last long. And the police finally come. And the whole time, y'all, I'm nervous, man. Dude, I'm thinking he about to come back and kill us both. You know what I'm saying? And the police, the dude knocked the door off the hinges, y'all. He kicked in the door, the hinges and everything, the frame is broke, all that. Something tells me that he knew I was there. My mind tells me now that maybe my boy who I old friends with at the bottom, maybe he went to that club. Maybe he told him that another dude was there. Because I'm telling y'all, the club and from where she lived, the apartment complex is literally right there. Right there. Not even 3/4 of a mile, right? So anyway, the police come, I'm telling the police, he said, do I want to press charge? I said, nah, no, I don't. And with all that being said, y'all, I asked the cop, I said, if he would have came in here, right, like he did, which he did, and I had my gun, could I have shot him? And he said, yeah, that would have been self-defense. Apparently he wasn't welcome, And I say to myself, y'all, because if he was in there, if I had my gun, I probably would have shot that guy, right? I would have shot him, without even thinking about it, man. I would have shot him, and because I'm pretty sure if he had a gun, I'm sure he would have shot me and her probably. Um, he was you could tell he was in a messed up head space. His eyes was bloodshot red. He was on pills. Alcohol, all that, But man, y'all, after that, me and her, we never had contact again. I think she reached out to me like the next day, asked was I okay, and eventually she stopped working at that store. She apologized and all that, and I never questioned her about it, and that was that, y'all. But again, what lesson can you learn from this? My advice, from what I've learned, don't ever go to a woman's place when y'all are not on that serious type of level. Go somewhere neutral, like a hotel room, whatever you gotta do, because somebody can tell you something that they not with someone or they broke something off. And a lot of times, man, these guys, they be bitter, man, with baby mama for breaking up with them. Because, it's understandable. It's very understandable, y'all. They have an attachment to this person. They have a child with this person, right? So and it's traumatized, man. It hurts when you walk in and you see your baby mama in a bed with with another guy, right? And your daughter's in the other room asleep. That's something I'm not proud of. Again, I was young. I was 22. I know what I was doing, but they just didn't have that wisdom at the time. So my message to y'all: don't do it. Meet somewhere neutral. Go half on a room, pay for the room, do something, do whatever you have to do, but don't take it with a grain of salt, man. If you're not pursuing that woman and you don't see her as being your wife, y'all continue to meet on a neutral ground, right? Continue to meet on a neutral ground, because that could have almost been the end of my life. And that's one of the first times I've came close to death. Part 1. Part 2 coming real soon. Tonight. Part 2 tonight. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and remember what I said. Remember the wisdom. And in the scriptures, it speaks about things like this. It says something about her bed chambers, or the front of her doorsteps, will lead you straight to hell. This stuff is very true, man, and it's been going on for thousands of years. This is not nothing new. So y'all be careful out there, and take this video serious, y'all. Take this video serious, and share it with somebody. Share it with some younger cousins or female cousins. Like I say, take my story. If you're a lady, flip it. Put yourself in that position. I'm sure y'all have y'all story. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Part 2, close to death, coming tonight. Stay tuned. I'm out.